to do the main attraction.
In honor of Dr. Masty's birthday, we would like to present him with an award show for all of that he has accomplished over the years. To present the first award, we would like to bring in Dr. Mata, an esteemed member of our anatomy teaching team.
To approach the stifle. In the year 1870, a bouncy baby boy was born. Complete with a full head of gray hair, nonetheless. Coincidentally, around the same time, a small school known as Ohio Agricultural and Mechanical College was founded, and baby Masty was granted tenure as its first professor. Today, both the school and its illustrious first instructor are a bit larger and each have experienced a name change. The baby is now known as our very own Dr. Masty, and the school, the Ohio State University. The Severe Laminitis, also known as Founder Award, goes to Infant Masty.
Dr. Richards.
During his teenage years, Jerome had a few rough edges. His parents hoped he would follow his childhood dream of becoming the greatest equine vet ever. But neighbors at the time it seemed questionable. Neighbors were skeptical. He must hang out with the wrong crowd. Luckily for the world of equine anatomy, Jerome became the man his mother reared him to be, and he began his preparations for the future. The "When You Gonna Get Your Act Together" award goes to Teenage Masty.
Teenage Masty. To present the next award, we have Dr. Riceway.
Oh, gee, am I late? I was floating a zebra's teeth in the hallway. I mean, not literally floating, it's a dental procedure. Does anyone have any questions about that? Well, as the present time approached for Masty's vet school interview, his dear old pal, a young Christopher, soon to be known as Mr. Frazier, presented his buddy with a brand new good luck tie. Since the interview was around the time of his birthday, he got him a fish tie to represent his zodiac sign, Pisces. Obviously, he didn't need any good luck, but as a token of his success, young Masty kept his said tie, which he still wears today. However, the rest of the anatomy team thinks he needs to retire the old tie, giving him 10 reasons why he should do so. Number 10, ties which are made of silk are the product of childhood. Number 9, the argument that ties say, "I respect you," is lame. Number 8, ties are a health hazard. Number 7, the argument that ties cover up mismatched buttons is also lame. Number 6, ties are a choking hazard. Number 5, ties are sexist, and so are pantyhose. Number 4, the kind of tie you wear labels you. Number 3, ties are foppish and 16th century. Number 2, ties advertise submission. And the number 1 reason...
Ties are obviously phallic.
Let's give a roaring round of applause for the Tieback Award presented to Vet School Masty.
Good morning, class. Today, Dr. Masty is an instructor who all hold near and dear to our hearts. Although his lectures and exams stir up many emotions, we know he has the very best interests in mind, which he surveys us about on a very regular basis. In fact, we've been told he thinks of his students like family, which isn't too far off considering both groups are about 99% women. The He's Bred More Thoroughbred Fillies Than Secretariat Award goes to Masty.
Dr. Masty took up residency in a local retirement village. In an attempt to relive his glory days, he frequently surveys his fellow resident home members for their opinions on how things are progressing. While some say he's past your prime, he still exhibits an unbridled enthusiasm for his homes. The I've fallen and I can't giddy up award.
Dr. Masty. From day one, he has taught us the ropes. We learn to stick with it, whether it's good or bad.
And while Dr. Masty has a plethora of achievements under his belt, we would like to recognize him today for his outstanding performance as anatomy team leader. Whether in class, lab, or in his own free time, Dr. Masty is constantly developing techniques to aid our learning. At this point, we would like to thank Dr. Masty and the entire anatomy teaching team for the tireless effort they have exhibited throughout the year, for they are truly helping us to shape our future. Will the instructors and Dr. Masty please stand?
Don't go trotting off just yet. We also have something for you, but it's not so much an award.
In honor of the quiz you gave us earlier this week, we thought you to return the favor and give you a little exam of your own. There are 5 questions, and they will challenge your intellect like it's never been challenged before. But since it's your birthday, we thought we'd provide you with some very useful tools to help you through the testing process. Now that you are saddled up in the proper test-taking attire, let's begin. Question number 1. Please fill in the blank. Yes, spelling counts. Correct. Please move on to question number 2. Question number 2 is worth a whole lot of points, so be sure that you complete this one thoroughly. To be able to successfully move on to the next challenge. Extra points for popping creativity. More.
That one was left. Oh, excuse me.
Great job. You may now proceed to question number 3. This question may bring back memories of the charming cecocolic orifice. Using your best bird-like agility, maneuver through the hoops to safely exit the other side. Do take care. You have earned bonus points for smooth flow and grace when traveling through this lecture. Now proceed to question 4. Now, you may have been distracted due to the rigors of Please take a moment to become aware of your surroundings and discover Dan. Skills. Can't get anything past you, Dr. Masty. I'd say that great detective work deserves 5 bonus points. Your final task is to help a poor horse dress more appropriately for your birthday festivities. We are fetching the proper attire for you. Your lovely assistants will help prepare you for the task.
How many assistants do I get?
You will now be pinning the tie on the horse.
Oh boy.
almost there. Congratulations on a job well done. The tie looks great. I'd say the poster board wears it well, thanks to you. You have passed the exam. Now let's have some cake to celebrate your birthday success.
Three. There's a vast stepper.
Oh look, it's Dr. Joan Masty to crash the party. Our ad for Dr. John Masty, impersonator, had a bit of a typo. Okay, enough horsing around, Dr. Masty. We have one more special birthday guest here today to wish you a very happy birthday. It's the one and only Justin Bieber.
This one's for you.
Oh my God.
Happy birthday.
Oh God.
I know. Thank you. Everyone had a chance to see the cake? I'm glad to see. Well, first off, it did cause a bit of a problem with the semester conversion in changing the format, so you didn't know how to draw this yet. But I am glad to see that it is of a more appropriate size. I was beginning to get in conflict.